Aloha. This is PAPI-PRAH'PHECY transmission number 3. I just finished uploading the first two and listened to them and found them to be very activating for me to just listen, because they end up being full channels and I just felt it, and then I experienced what it's like to listen, and it's like, oh my god, this is all, I get goosebumps the whole time, and am in a bit of shock of who I've become and what's coming through. I'm super grateful and honored, and am working. This is me using my mastery of words to cast super positive spells with the purest volition of creating heaven on earth, creating abundance for all, creating safety across the earth and the universe, bringing balance to the force, and documenting the process. I'm in a position where I have tremendous knowledge on a lot of things people have never heard about, particularly grammar, quantum syntax grammar, what's really going on in the state of the world as far as the fiction geopolitics, and what facts are versus fiction, and that all the countries have been disqualified officially on contract and all are operating illegally. And I'm in the now space venue. I've claimed my life. I'm not a citizen of any fiction country. I keep saying fiction because it's literal fiction. When companies get incorporated, like the United States Corporation, they get incorporated, which means not corporated. IN means no, like incorrect is not correct, intolerable is not tolerable. And even that not corporation was disqualified by the Postmaster General of our world, Russell-J. Cool and Gould. And so my vortex is different. The way I see is different. I have tremendous clarity compared to what 99+% of humans see in the world. And I speak from that place. And I create from that place. And right now, at the forefront of my creation is the PAPI-Verse and Superfluid Light Units, which is a quantum currency here to end all scarcity and catalyze heaven on earth. And the PAPI-Verse is the platform. It is an extension of, I am the PAPI-Verse, and it is the mirrored technological platform, we are one, that is a container, a safe container, factual, where only healing music exists, can be created from, in a way that is collaborative. It will be built out to a full DAW, Grand Thrivation Awareness built-in game, where you can make money in a way that, make music in a way that is gamified and also feeling high-tech with a great interface, simple but also deep, and collaborative, where you can meet other people socially and share what you are making, and then collab with like other either musicians or artists or engineers, producers, etc., and then go as far as taking it all the way to publish through the platform. And only very high frequency, solfeggio frequency calibrated for the DNA, high frequency lyrics will be authorized to publish through it, so that everything the PAPI-Verse creates leads us forward and into the next phase of evolution, into our heart space, into harmony, into coherence, and everyone being rich AF, rich and free. You know, there's no other way. That's what's happening. And within the PAPI-verse is Grand Thrivation Awareness, the super thorough, deep game. And in that will be a lot of life skills. It's going to start with music and be very thoroughly foundationally based in music, learning instruments, learning rap and singing, production, engineering, mastering, etc. And then you can also perform in the game for the NPCs to raise their aloha meters. And then, say for example, you can accept quests to go perform music from the game. Think of like rock band, right? But it's all in solfeggio frequencies, super positive healing lyrics that are catalyzing the Great Awakening and unity in the physical plane. And the quests will be like, go here and perform these 1 to 3 songs, and if you nail them good enough, you'll pass the mission and get this superfluid. And so just imagine on, like, you know, these powerful days when people are like, let's go protest over here or be angry about that. And it's like, hey, how about you go play like Rise and raise the frequency and A Whole New World and just like other very high vibrational songs, or Sovereign Tea and Big Bang and Abunction. Perform them, DJ in the real world, and connect with the app so it streams into the PAPI-verse, and people can watch virtually in the PAPI-verse what you're streaming from the real world. And then vice versa, you can stream in the real world, or in the virtual PAPI-verse into the real world through YouTube or the game or however. So it's going to get real multi-dimensional and all connected. And either way, it's raising the frequency all around, as within, so without. So that's part of it. There's going to be a quantum dictionary, which is going to have references to all the etymological roots of words. Start teaching people what poison prefixes are and suffixes, things that take you out of the now space, and cancel your words from meaning what you mean for them to say, and teach people to speak more correctly, concisely, accurately, and completely, so that they can speak things into existence much easier and have dramatically increase their communication skills, leading to far greater coherence and abundance all around. And as you do all these things, as you train for skills or have fun and play these missions, all the missions are going to teach you skills, raise the frequency in the game, but it's going to naturally reflect in the outside world. You're going to get superfluid the whole time. And superfluid is going to raise your abundance frequency as well as ability to manifest physical, tangible goods and services in the physical world. So, love all that. And yeah, I'm very excited. In the last mega, there's a lot in it, but I definitely want to convey that there is already a series of shows that are epic, that are going to be streaming through the PAPI-verse. And I'm talking the Starship Abundance Chronicles, Taco Man, Cow Man, Super Cat Man, The Cream. There's like 2 more I can't think of right now. Oh, Mikey and the Main. That one's epic. They're all epic. And then Rise of the Dragon. And I've gone pretty deep on these scripts already. All of them are connected on the lore blockchain built into Superfluid Light Units on the Solana network, so that the community can, it's all going to be connected with lore that that is live and reflecting in the now space throughout all the different series, because they'll make cameos and it's all connected, even though it's in different dimensions and different times and all this stuff. It gets pretty deep, and what it's going to give the community is an ability to co-create it, as well as let me and the team know, the Divine Abundance fam, how, or any times that certain things are out of alignment, like, hey, this happened in this show and this happened here, and that doesn't really add up. You let us know, and we can bring that to correction, and the lower blockchain will tighten it up between the story between the series and re-render it continuously, so that it continuously tightens up. So there's already technology existing to do all this, and each series is going to be a forever series, like One Piece, where it goes all the way and never stops. And don't want to give too much away, but they're all deeply moving and hysterical and powerful. Any one of them is amazing, but they're all glorious, and I will have up, I've already have a lot of it written, but I'll put up a few on the website soon so people can just start reading the scripts. I am all ears to hear revision suggestions to make it better, and additional ideas to incorporate, how to send it further, how to tighten it up. If you have connections with other writers, producers, people that might be able to contribute in a powerful way, we're welcoming all the right people. And it's all popping off now. I feel it. It's really been a powerful couple of days, like decade really, but these last 2 days, we've hit the inflection point. We've shifted gears as a collective, and things are really opening up. So, yeah, I'm working towards doing this transmission daily, so that I can share and continuously share these mega keys and codes, which are, this thing seems to be the brightest part of what's going on right now, and the most high frequency thing landing on Earth in this now space, from what I can see. And most of it has not been born, so I'm sharing it to speak it into existence, welcoming support, letting you know that there are numerous ways that if this resonates with you and you want to see this win now, if you're ready for heaven on earth now, we welcome support, and just reach out on whatever platform you're hearing this from and let us know how you want to, what feels right to you, or just ask us what areas we're looking for. And it's super welcome at this time. Off the top, really welcoming coders that are with coherence, programming coders, both Web3 specialists and gaming specialists in particular. I am doing all the coding with the AI platforms right now myself, and getting a lot of it done, but I can see very clearly the benefit to having some next level coding Jedis on the team. So I'm calling for you guys, please reach out, and looking for those that see it, that feel the mission, that as they hear this transmission, they feel it in their bones and their DNA. You get the goosebumps, the signal starts coming through, and you're ready to show up with a can-do attitude, ready to be coached, and ready to get it done and take it all the way. And there will be limitless abundance involved. So yeah, that's great. And there is already a functioning MVP game called Plasma Squadron on superfluid.space, and it is very 5D, and I welcome you all to find it and start playing. And here's a little clue for you, those of you who aren't natural gamers. You can use the arrows, or you use the arrows, and you can move the ship around. It doesn't just sit still. So I had a friend that was having so much fun. Just the game, you shoot your plasma guns and your burrito cannons and your gift cannons and taco missiles, and it transmutes challenges and challengers like vampires and goblins into butterflies and other whimsical things like that. It's like just complete absurdia from beginning to end and continuously escalates. So you catch the vibe quick, you feel the joy now. This is the minimum concept. We're just going to expand from there. And the basic mechanics are built in, but the coders are welcomed in, because what it's going to look like when it's fully flowing is, as you play the game, you transmute these challenges with your like taco cannon, gift, etc. And they not only transmute to a butterfly or a fairy, right, and whimsically scamper off, but they leave behind superfluid light units, and you go pick them up with your starship. And then you collect those light units and you shoot them with your gift cannon at cats that fly by from left to right. And when you hit the cats, those cats symbolize your friends and fam that you've gifted superfluid to in the past. And it'll have their name. And the point of the game is for you to give, to program the joy of giving continuously. You play, and as you play, you just keep giving. You'll get some superfluid too, but you'll give way more, and it's gonna feel really great to give. So like people are just gonna be like logging into their wallet and saying, "Why do I have more?" It's like, "Oh, I played Plasma Squadron last night, and every time I saw your ship, I just launched the gift cannon at you and nailed it every time." And so the coders will help line it up so that this Web3 technology of currency is securely flowing smoothly through the system. And it's a little more complex than I explained, to put it tightly in motion. I feel the concept just came across in words, but the frequency is so high and the volition is abnormal that these AI sites are like, bro, what? This hasn't been done before, and they all make a glitch out, or they have been. So, yeah, really welcoming that people in, because the full version of the game is going to be far more than this, and this is going to be like an arcade in the game that you can walk around and then go to the Plasma Arcade game when it fully evolves. But it's also going to be an overlapping game, and I'll get into that another day. Right now I just kind of want to share those things and say today was a very high frequency day. I slept like 20 minutes last night and felt this intense energy in my heart. Not painful or uncomfortable, but last night it was like charging and catalyzing, and it was kind of just like shocking. And I talked to my landmate today, and he said he felt the same. He's the one that brought up that feeling. I was like, I'm feeling the same way, or I felt the same way. I couldn't sleep all night, and it seemed like I was laying there not resisting or being upset, but all of a sudden I stepped out to go pee and saw the sun coming up. I'm like, no, that's the moon. It's not that early. Came inside, just kind of looked at because it was so intense I couldn't sleep. Looked at Instagram for like 20 minutes. Then I looked outside, full daylight. Like something happened and time shifted way too fast. Everything felt different today. The colors, the flow, the conversations, the energy within my body. Without hardly any sleep, I felt pretty good and had a lot of energy. I started like shoveling dirt into wheelbarrows at 7 a.m. and I'm taco-scaping outside. Instead of landscaping, I taco-scape because I'm growing a taco garden for Tacotopia at the Taco Bus. Talkotopia is going to be streamed. It's Taco Tuesday every day at Talkotopia. So I was just moving all that energy and going until I kind of got cooked, and then Spirit really guided me to ground and lay down, and I couldn't fall asleep because the energy was so intense, but I just rested my body physically because the codes are coming in and our DNA is upgrading. And when you feel that intensity, it's really key that you lean back so you don't get sick, so you don't break yourself, so that you don't trip and hurt something or make mistakes that make life more challenging. Especially right now, we are full sending. Our DNA is activating. We are consciously evolving. And surrendering to the flow is the easiest way forward. That was really well said. So I'm super grateful to anyone listening to this for the chance to share all this. What else wants to come through? I have this volition to continue sending these transmissions. And let you know there will also be another podcast with my sister, Cream Pilardo, who is divinely gifted in her clairvoyant abilities and her clearance and her cream candor, which I'm witnessing miracles that when she speaks to people, she's just cracking them open and helping them like miraculous gains. And we're going to be co-channeling some very high frequency downloads for everyone, and that's going to be very catalyzing for you. So it's literally catalyzing every time we speak. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with all of you. There's a lot coming online. I have a ton of music. Welcoming music engineers. Oh my God. If you have it, I'm going to be... You have to have it. You have to have the greatness. That's who I'm welcoming right now. Like, if you got the sauce, if it is easy, and you're looking for the chosen one, I am calling upon you. And if you know of this, these engineers, like, I'm looking for numerous ones. I have a lot of songs, and I am mixing and mastering them down, but it takes me a long time. And I want to build an army of engineers, a music army basically, but a team of engineers, both locally and remotely, that are fully aligned and in coherence with the mission, that are down to get rich AF through this new way where we create heaven on earth and have an abundance frequency bodied, and are moving from the heart and feel this transmission in their heart deeply. That is who I'm calling in. So that I can focus on my missions and offload, get all those hours and that time and that energy redirected towards music creation and creating the PAPI-Verse and stewarding Superfluid. The team is coming together with Superfluid kind of fast. We have a core team, kind of shocked by what's already organically coming together. And so there's a certain amount of energy to captaining that ship, as well as fathering Superfluid. It's in its infancy stages, but it's already a fully functioning system. It is energy in motion, and it will be opening to the public soon. However, if you reach out to me, if this resonates, I would like to gift you Superfluid now, because it is all about limitless gifting. And if you want to be part of the outreach team, that's an option too. If you really believe and want to help others get Superfluid gifted to them now, just connect and we'll sync up, dial you in, and see, we'll do that more manually directly before the catalyzation round opens, which is going to be very soon. I am meeting with my genius, unicorn, love queen, Cleopatra, in the next couple days to polish and create create and then polish, dial in the dream stream image and what is it called? Not roadmap, but the prophecy image that we're uploading to the Smithy platform, so that we can open the catalyzation round to the public. And that's the big Solana platform where I minted Superfluid, and it is built-in features to securely karmically cleanse fiat US dollars and or Solana for Superfluid. And then there will also be NFTs of these images, which you are going to be heart blown open, mind melted, kundalini erupted by. I guarantee it. It's just, this is happening. So that is happening in the next few days. And it's just, I am so happy about it all. I've put so much work into this, I've put so much love and energy into this, and I'm honored to be the chief steward of it. I take no credit for being the creator of it, even just being the father. Like, I'm just stewarding it into a physical plane, but it's coming from beyond, and I'm following this signal. So I say that so that I don't feed my own ego, and to show that these things, to get to these higher frequency things, we really got to get out of our ego. And we clear that channel, and the third eye can receive messages from our higher self, from higher dimensional beings. Arcturians, Pleiadians, Lyrans are very active on this mission with us. There's so much angelic support. It's undeniable at this point. The synchronicities are all the time talking, and the food abundance, like more fruits and vegetables to be planted in the ground, literally just keep walking up to me in the taco bus, like, here's more of this, here's more of that, here every day right now. And I just keep planting it all, and really growing the taco scape. We also have a garden already, like literally out here, but this is my own personal taco garden that's focused on getting as many ingredients for tacos specifically, so that we can have tacos literally every day forever, and have more than enough, so that it gets out of hand, and we got to start finding people to give them to, because we have too many tacos. That's the goal, is like abundance. There's more than enough to go around. So yeah, it's all coming together, and I'm just, super honored. I have a lot of amazing music equipment I've manifested over the years, and the ability to create very easily. And I have done the work to channel and transmit feelings that I'm feeling from the field and from within me into lyrics at a very high level, because I've also got high level clearance on words and grammar, and then also the solfeggio frequency calibration, so that the music is not distorting our DNA, but harmonizing and activating it. Because almost all music is in 440 hertz, which is the maximum distortion frequency that the banking cartel turd flections of self chose in the 1830s. They knew this right after that cancellation event of 1812. They standardized all music calibration, because they owned all the academics and whatnot, and symphonies and everything, to 440. And so almost everything you hear out there is 440. But in 432 hertz calibration, that's in harmony with the earth frequency. and it's a very grounding, calming calibration. But I work primarily with 444 hertz, which is in alignment with the solar plex, the where the soul is, the soul fire. And that's why when you listen to it, it really evokes your soul. It really gets you going. And most people are dealing with soul bondage, or are in a place where they've sold their soul so much that it hurts. And this is the easiest way to just pop that, set that fire off right now, is by listening. And my music's lit. I'm super proud of it. I love it. I listen to it all the time. And it's deeply coded. And it is the medicine. So I have a short-term goal to get 96 songs published. There's a divine number around that a certain next level super catalyzation happens at 96. And calling in the engineers for that support. I have dozens of songs written and recorded. And I'm just really welcoming support, mixing them down and mastering so that they sound as epic as they possibly can. And also help me redirect my energy towards other part of the mission where I can give more and give more easily, and let others who can do this easily take it further than I can with more energy that I would give. They can do it simply. So, oh yes, a lot going on. And grateful to have so much positive news during these challenging times. You know what I mean? It's gonna go down big. It's going up big. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Clarity, authority, truth without shame. Quantum balance and governance overcame. Speak from truth to widen frame. Honor thyself as key and main. I am the creator and creation on time. Designer and design, cosmos aligned. Author and authorization so fine. Honor timeline, eternal divine. Conditional belonging we solve with the flame. No sacred cow can control this domain. I walk the path that can't contain. No fear software holding my name. Void ren death notes and fiction trust. Just sovereignty with sovereign thrust. Heart on thumb plasma robust star. Fleet abundance in fluid we trust. That's my favorite newest song. The hook to it at least. And got a lot of Care Bears and unicorns on it to back me up that I'm collaborating with. And it's a very powerful transmission. So look forward to that. That's a little sippy sample. I'm going to sign off now. If you made it this far, thanks for listening. Thanks for having your heart open. Limitless abundance, love, flow, grace, and ease upon you. And enjoy. I welcome tons of joy, fun, creativity, play, nourishment, and growth, catalyzation upon you. Oh.